It's Tuesday, so that means that a new weekly reset happens in Odyssey, and it's a real good one, bringing one of the best bows, if not the best bow, to the ecos of the Olympian store. Many unique items are unlocked right now, including a new legacy item. There's a new live event and way more to discuss, so let's do that in this video. If you enjoyed that, then a like of course would be super appreciated, and let's go. Let's start with the legendary Vine bow that you can get this week only for 100 orichalcum at the ecos of the Olympian store, that you can of course find over here on the map. It's really one of the best bows for the hunter players in the game for sure, thanks to the plus 25% hunter damage legendary perk that also gives you minus 15% armor. But yeah, as a hunter player you want to be shooting from afar anyways and dodging the enemy attacks as well, so losing armor should not really matter. The damage with bows on distant target perk of course also implies that you want to use this bow from far away. And if you don't like the bow because of that perk, because like me you will likely be shooting a lot from close by as well. So yes, I would still say that the Archelesis bow with the extra damage with the devastating shot legendary perk is better, since the crit chance is of course also really great on the bow. Either way, then you can still of course engrave that legendary perk from this Vine bow, so the extra hunter damage on any other weapon in the game. So that will still enhance your hunter damage a lot. And the Vine bow looks really cool as well, like one branch with some leaves on it. Completely different from the rest of the bows in the game. So it's a nice addition to your visual customization window, even if you don't want to use it in terms of stats. So I would recommend that you totally get it for the 100 orichalcum. Also because you will easily get 100 orichalcum by doing the new weekly quest and the live event. I will touch on the new unique rewards that you totally want to get, including a new legacy item in a second. But first, let's take a look at the new live event. It's another mercenary this week, actually the person we saw in the November content update video that decided to show up in December. Oculus, the successor, so yes, you will be able to see him after picking up the new quest on the bounty board. It's the bounty on the mercenary one. And as we see in the mercenary window, he drops an assassin sword called the Nameless Swords. That is actually pretty good for the assassin players with adrenaline on crit, so you can do more abilities after doing crits, and the crit damage that of course helps you take out the enemies instantly after sneaking up to them. So of course, to do the live event, select the quest in the quest menu and then go to the marker on the map. I used my tactic that you might already be familiar with, where I looked in the direction of the marker and then followed that line in the map menu to see where Oculus or Oxalos is. Sorry if I butchered that name. He has a dog companion and might drain your stamina, but overall, just like the other live events, this one is not so hard. I killed him on the nightmare difficulty, as you of course already saw in the stream. The devastating shot is your friend as always. I used my staff to take him out as well. But wait, you actually want to recruit this mercenary too. I always forget it, but I will try and do it for the future live event mercenaries from now on as well. Because since the level increase update, they increased the total level of perks for the lieutenants as well to 7. And this live event mercenary should be legendary, as Michael pointed out on Twitter. He got him with the javelin damage, the 14% firepower per javelin hit, and also the 20% health recovery after boarding. Especially the last one is nice, but I do think the perks will be different per player, but I still think that he will be legendary for everyone. So totally go and try and recruit him. I mean, why not? They still get the rewards, including the orichalcum ore. This week we got also of course a new weekly quest, and that is the second weekly quest in the new style that has to kill enemies in a certain way instead of killing a specific type of enemy. For the Burned Man and Broken Skull quest that you can, just like the live event, get at the message board, we need to kill bandits with a staff, fire damage, and also with arrows. So yes, the best place to do this is totally the arena. The bandit challenge is accessible for people like around the 25 or something already. So just go there, the arena is of course over here on the map, and then complete this challenge multiple times with a staff and with your bow and arrow. Set the staff on fire with the flaming attacks ability that you can of course also use to make fire arrows. And both the fire attacks with the staff and the fire arrows will be 2 birds in 1 stone, because they will be counted towards the fire and the arrows or the staff and the fire. But if the enemy dies from the damage over time, then it will only be counted towards the fire for the quest. So yeah, just run the arena over and over again, and you'll be done in no time, get a ton of XP from completing the quest, and also the 40 Orichalcum. You got of course 1 week to do the weekly quest and the live events, but yeah, it should be done pretty fast. The daily quest that appears every day is different for everyone, and of course another great source for the Orichalcum. It's 10 per day for a pretty easy quest. So yes, even if you have no Orichalcum right now and want to get the fine bow, complete 2 daily quests on top of the 2 weekly activities, and you will be able to get it. What you will likely be able to get immediately when you start up the game is the new special legacy reward that you get in the Ubisoft Club section of the game. 30 club units for the gang members from Assassin's Creed Syndicate, the Blighters. And I really like that Ubisoft added these guys to the game because they are really unique, of course, compared to the other crew members you can find. So obviously these guys came from the future and also have different looks mostly per character, while most of the times the crew members all look identical. Now we have a guy with the beard, one without one, and just different faces. I like it, and again, they are free. I mean, you likely have the club units laying around anyway, so totally go and get it. And while we're at the Ubisoft Club section of the game, totally unlock new blue weapons for 10 club units as well, like the Arcane Sword, the Mycenaean Axe, the Rearranger Mace, and 2 blue bows. That yes, just like the other Ubisoft Club weapons are blue, but still nice to use because of their unique look that you can of course rock in the visual customization system. Something I'll be doing for sure, because I really like them all, and it's nice to have some variation, of course. The Epsilon Blades can now also be unlocked for club units. I already touched on this weapon in a recent video, but you likely already got it if you watched that recent video, because there's also a code that unlocks it that you see right here on the screen. Insert that in the Redeem Ubisoft website. The link is in the description down below. Log in with your Ubisoft Club account, select your platform, and then the blade will be yours without spending the units. But yeah, if you are swimming in the units, then totally, of course, go get it with that, because it does save you some time. The Eagle Copa sword does say free, but it's still locked, and I got some codes to unlock it, and I'm giving them away thanks to Dylan, a moderator over on the Assassin's Creed Reddit. Thanks for sharing some codes with me. So I already talked about this giveaway in a previous video, but want to give a shout out to that here again. What you have to do is just simply follow me on Twitter and Instagram, both JorRaptor. A link to those pages are in a pinned comment that you find in the comments down below. And if you followed me on one of the 2 or on both, just leave your handle, so your Twitter or Instagram handle that you followed me on, as a comment under that pinned comment. And then I will select 9 random winners from all the comment sections where I do this. So for every video that I give a shout out to this giveaway. And then I DM the code to unlock this weapon to you. The giveaway will run for about a week in total. I will let you know when I pick the winners. But yeah, if you want this unique sword design, totally try your luck. Again, the links to my social media pages are in the pinned comment. Follow me there and then leave your handle as a comment under that pinned comment to participate, as simple as that. I would of course appreciate if you subscribe to the channel as well if you want to compete in the giveaway. I will keep you up to date on everything Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Like this video to support channel, and now let's spend that newly earned Orichalcum on the Olympian Gifts. Like, I already got the Vine Bow, but I don't have the Hades Lieutenant, so let's try and get that like Misa did as well. And Sabrina. Oh wait, that is not the Hades Lieutenant, that is the helm from the Hades set. You almost tricked me there. Okay, let's do it. Okay, there we are again at the Eagles of the Olympian store. So we of course already talked about the Vine Bow, and I will touch on the stats of the epic gear that you see right here in a second as well. I of course already did that in the stream, but I want to do that in these concise videos with a full rundown of everything that happened with the weekly reset as well. But first, let's open an Olympian gift. As you can see, I got a ton of Orichalcum from all the activities that are out now. So let's just open it. Let's just do it. Come on, Hades Lieutenant, yeah. And goddamn epic. Patched Bandit Greaves, 100 damage with bow charged and a chance. I don't need low health perks on my hunter things. So no, not a big fan. Let's take a look at the epic items you can buy with the 50 Orichalcum, or actually the 40 if it's about a chest. So I do like this if you want to buy or want to build a hunter warrior set. The all damage is of course one of the best perks in the game, so having that in combination with the warrior and hunter damage is nice. Then we got the Crude spear, hunter damage, adrenaline per crit, really cool. You of course crit a lot as a hunter because you shoot for the head. And the all damage. This is a really good weapon for the hunter playstyle. Might pick this one up if I got the Hades Lieutenant, of course. Want to spend my Orichalcum mostly in these Olympian gifts. And then we got the Agent's King body, Ancient King's body armor, I gotta say, with the total armor, crit damage. This is pretty cool if you want to build a more tanky outfit. But yeah, no Hades Lieutenant today, but I will of course have way more Odyssey videos coming up. Might open 2 per video or 1. I want to do 1 right now because I'm still not sure how many Odyssey videos will be coming out this week. Because of course, I want to do it at the end of every video. So I have to space it out a little bit. So yeah, subscribe of course for everything Odyssey if you haven't already. Again, the giveaway is in the pinned comment. So check that one out for the Eagle Copis weapon. Drop a like to support the channel. Check out my recent video on the secret changes Ubisoft added recently. Worked hard in that video, so would appreciate if you checked it out. I guarantee you that there will be some things that you did not know that they changed. And I will of course speak to you next time. Have a good week and good luck with all the activities. Goodbye!